Good morning, everybody. The sun is shining. It's Thursday. Anybody else feel like the weeks are kind of going a little bit quicker now? I feel like once we got past the first 2 weeks of isolation, it was dragging. But now it just feels like everything's going really quickly, which I am loving. But I'm also loving the weather. Like, who'd have thought being in isolation meant that we can actually enjoy the sunny weather. Normally I work in the summer holidays, so it's really hard to actually get out in the sun because I'm normally inside waiting tables. So it's actually, for me, I'm really enjoying the fact that I can sit outside and enjoy the sun and let my freckles come out and things like that. Anyway, so continuing from my transforming the mind and creating healthy habits video. So this is #2. And I'm going to continue to talk about your mind today. Your mind is a sanctuary. It needs to be looked after. Like a garden in John's video, we have to prune the bad bits away to allow the amazing, beautiful things to grow. But a beautiful garden doesn't just happen overnight. It takes work. It takes rain, it needs sunshine, it needs bees, it needs bugs, it needs a lot of things. But it needs those things every day. That's the same for your mind. To transform your mind, it needs looking after every day. It needs constant work. I'm going to talk about thoughts today. In particular, self-focused and self-defeating thoughts. Our behaviour begins in the mind, and the mind is where transformation happens. But it never surprises me that someone or something tries to get some airtime and mess with my thoughts. It must be his favourite thing to do to distract Christians from God, and unfortunately, most times it works. We all experience up and down days when it comes to our mind. Personally, on a down day for me, it can almost feel physical. It's like my whole body is just weighted down and it feels heavy. Then add in some self-defeating thoughts and it's like the world is ending. World ending. Most of the time I realise I'm in a spiritual battle and it's really hard to free yourself. But this is where we fight it. This is where we've got to get practical. We pray, we confess, we read the word, and then we pray again. This is where daily discipline comes in, because if we did this on a daily basis with no distractions, we'd be giving the enemy what for. I also use worship music to help keep me focused on the Father. One of my favourites when I'm going through a spiritual battle is to sing, "This is how I fight my battles. This is how I fight my battles." Now that is a worship song. It is a powerful worship song, and it is one that you need to be singing over yourself. Oh, and I sing it over and over again. Like, there are some days where I'll be singing it 10 times. I also think it is really important to celebrate when a victory is won by the Almighty One. So then another great worship song to help celebrate is "Day of Victory" by Rend Collective. It just makes me want to dance when I hear that song, and it is so important to celebrate when you win a battle against the enemy. So important. A healthy habit for you is to recognise the enemy and to fight him with God's power and scriptural truth. Not trying to do it on your own, but to do it with God. So, my question to you guys today is, what are some things you do when you realise you're going through a battle? What's your list? What are the practical ways that you use for yourself? They could be similar to mine, or they could be something completely different. But I want to know because we are here to help each other. So these are the things that we should be sharing. So give me some ideas. Tell me what it is. I'm looking forward to reading your comments, and I'm looking forward to the conversation. Enjoy today, and I shall see you soon. Bye.